everyone and welcome back to Marvel Zombies, a Zombicide game, and we're up to mission 8 of 10 from the Zombie Hero campaign. This one is called S.H.I.E.L.D. Trap, and outside of a tutorial I think it is the smallest mission in the game on a 2x2, which is a refreshing change from last time. Let's read the blurb for what we'll be doing today. We chased a squad of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents into a seemingly abandoned building. Fast food, am I right? But suddenly we found the place surrounded by a powerful force field. Huh, so this must have been some kind of elaborate ruse to trap us in here. They must really be getting desperate. So, on that note, we can go over. There is enemies starting on the table that aren't superheroes for once. There's a guard and 2 troopers in the 2 adjacent rooms to us. The number 1 spawn is in the room we start in. There's also a spawn there, and there is a blue spawn down here that will only activate once we break through one of these doors into this quadrant of 4 here. That will also trigger this bystander card. And then over in this half of the building, kind of just this line here, the green spawn will activate once we bust into that half. There's 2 bystanders over there. In total there's 4 objectives on the map, and our only escape route is this blue door. Everything else is sealed off by the force field, I guess. So the blue objective is hidden in one of these red objectives. I don't know which one, it's randomized. You don't place bystanders or spawn cards for the section you start in because there's already enemies on the table, so no bystanders there. And if you have 5 or 6 zombie heroes, there would be 2 spawn points right here instead of the number 1. So I believe that's it. Red objectives give 5 XP to the one who picks it up. You can only leave via the blue door and only once you found the blue key card. And the blue spawn activates when you bust into that section. The green spawn busts, yeah, I think that covers everything. So with that, we're using the same setup as last time, so Wasp instead of Captain America. There's threats immediately, so let's jump in. So we are starting up in the top left of the table. Everyone's hunger is raised by 1. I just want to make it clear because I don't think I was specific beyond the extra blue and green spawn points activating. You do draw spawn cards and flip bystanders and whatnot as you break into either this section of the building or this section. We probably won't do that on turn 1. I'm going to try and control how fast the enemies flood us. That said though, we can't really stay on the tile we start on. Can't really stay on that tile either because there's spawn points there. So we're going to go with the Hulk first because he can kill guards easy. And we're going to come down into this square and we're going to say hello to you. I'm going to smash. 4 dice, needing 4 pluses. He only needs 1 success to kill the guard. So he raises his hunger by 1 unfortunately, but he does kill 2 because he lowers the guard's toughness to 1. So that's nice and simple. 2 XP, and then for his final action, you know, to control his hunger, I'll try a Devour, because even if he fails, someone else can cover his loss. So he's only rolling 3 dice, and he needs 1 4+. Oh wow. Okay then, I'll take that. Hunger down to 0, plus 1 XP. So that is us safe down there. Next we're going to go with Iron Man, and he's going to shoot into the adjacent tile, because I want to take out the guards. So he's currently rolling 4 dice, also needing 4 pluses, but he would need 2. He didn't get them. He can try again and still move to be off the tile. He didn't raise hunger, so why not? Oh, come on. Well, you know, he doesn't need to get a kill to do his repulsor blast. And he can push into an adjacent tile. I'm going to push into here, because that would mean Wasp can move here, shoot in twice, Captain Marvel can go in and finish the job. Iron Man's got 1 action left, he's just going to walk in here behind the Hulk. There we are. So Wasp, 1 action, also moving in here. She is shooting into the adjacent tile. She can ignore targeting priority. Diminutive size, you can ignore target priority when attacking with either Wasp, Sting or Devour. Apologies for the distraction there. Let's see. She's rolling 3 dice, needing 3 pluses. Oh, she killed the guard. I'm going to do it on the guard because I want rid of them. Hunger goes up by 1. She got 1 XP. She has 1 action left. She'll do it again. And just try and empty the tile. She did. No hunger raised. Perfect. 2 more XP. So she's up to 3. That means Captain Marvel can just go 1, 2, take this objective. Huh. Okay, I random them. I did not know that was the first one. We still have to get to the door anyway, so it's not like that's a given. I think they only specified that the red objectives give 5 XP. I'm just checking the rules again. Each red objective gives 5 XP. But it is red and then you flip it over. You know, I'm going to give her the 5 XP. If that makes it harder on me, I'd rather do it that way than accidentally make it easy. So that gives her 5 XP. I need to quickly go answer a text message before I draw spawn cards. I apologise. I shall BRB. Alright, once again, sorry about that. I'm probably going to have to reply to another one soon. It's turning into one of those days where it's just not a recording day. Either way, we're drawing 2 spawn cards, starting with the left side there. And it's going to be, on blue, 1 guard. Right in there. And then to the room adjacent, 2 guards. Just when I thought I was rid of my guard problem, there's 3 more of them. So as we start the next turn, Wasp is up to 3 hunger, Hulk's at 1, Captain Marvel's at 2, so is Iron Man. I was just looking, this quadrant down here doesn't actually count for the green section. I forgot that there is a door there too, and there. So the green door is just for this section, i.e. we know we don't need to go there now. So if I just come down here and come through to the blue door, which is just down here, there we go. We come down here, that's our fastest route to get to the blue door, which is there. So that's what I'm going to focus on, and we're going to start with, let's go with Captain Marvel. Yeah, let's go. First action, opening this door, which means we draw 2 spawn cards. This spawn point is now active for the end of the turn, and we have 1 bystander, which is Mary Jane Watson. So let's get the spawn starting with furthest away. 3 specialists, that's kind of nasty. And right in front of the spawn point, 2 single troopers. I'll quickly get those and we'll continue her turn. And voila, the room is populated. Second action, I'm going to have her come in here. And it's awkward because the specialists have 2 moves and there is a door to bridge into where Mary Jane is. I think I'm just going to have her stand still and draw a trait. And hope that Iron Man and Wasp can help out. So her trait, Quick Bite. Discard during your turn, perform 1 free devour. Okay, free action, not bad. Put that right there. Next, let's go with the Hulk. He's going to break open this door for 1, come in here for 2, and I think he's going to eat Mary Jane Watson. It's only rolling 2 dice. One of them needs to be a 4+. Yeah, he got her twice. Goodbye, Mary Jane. Thank you for popping by. After attacking, you can increase your hunger to reroll all dice once. Is the power that the Hulk now has. So he busted open the door, he walked in, he devoured, he is done. The next go will be, who can afford to get more XP? Iron Man has nothing. So, because he kept missing his shots. Iron Man will come in here and he'll shoot his repulsor blasts. Currently rolling 5 dice. Needing 4+. Didn't raise hunger, killed 3 of them, perfect. That is more like it. So that's his first XP. Incidentally, if you hear that in the background, it is the wind. Like I say, today was not a day to record videos. Constant interruptions and the wind is just terrible. He has 1 action left. There might be a reason to go after that objective. Just to get someone else to yellow so we have people with 4 actions. There's no way we can avoid being around this spawn point when it spawns at the end of the turn. We just have to hope it's nothing like... if it's Thor, that would be a problem. Let's put Iron Man in there as his last action. So he walked in, he attacked, he moved. And then for the Wasp, 1, 2, and she'll shoot into the square adjacent to try and take out those 2 troopers. This might make her ravenous. In fact, it's very, very likely to make her ravenous, which is not good. But at the same time, I can't really send her in there. What's the chances of rolling a 1 on 5 dice? Well, that would be... She is now ravenous, but she did also kill 1 of them. She didn't kill both though, that's not good. 1 more XP for her puts her at 4. I'll just apply the damage now, so I don't forget. She will end the turn ravenous, that means she takes 1 damage. In fact, speaking of which, that is my turn. I'm going to assume that the trooper prioritizes the highest number of enemies they can see, so that trooper's going to come in here. And then back at the top of the map, 1 guard is now following here, and these 2 are following here. And we'll pull back a little bit and do spawns. Going clockwise, starting at the 1, so the blue spawn is last. And we're still in blue. 2 specialists up there. And then... oh, well, the specialist cards, 1 specialist there, And then the one that matters, the blue spawn point. Specialist airdrop. If drawn during the enemy phase, instead of spawning as usual, for each zombie hero spawn one specialist in their zone. So this wasn't drawn as a spawn card for breaking into a room, so it is one specialist on every hero. That card has a wonderful ability to show up exactly when it ruins my plans. So as the next turn begins, I've already applied the damage to Wasp for being Ravenous when the turn ended. Captain Marvel and Iron Man are 1 away, Hulk's 2 away, and we just need to get to the blue door and get out, which is just out of this room right here. And I was just looking at the situation, that airdrop card is so annoying. I think my better bet, I was originally just going to bust through where the blue spawn point is. I think my better bet is to go through here, so that anything that spawns in the blue spawn point has to come up and round to chase me. It does mean I put Wasp and Iron Man in a stupid place, but I wasn't expecting the airdrop to kind of slow them down. So, we're going to go with Captain Marvel. She's going to punch the specialist, and she's rolling 5 dice, so it's very... Actually, maybe I should devour as a result then. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could make her have a quick bite. She does a free devour attack. Although there is going to be a bystander in the room next door, and it could be an aggressive bystander that needs 8. Yeah, you know, but she might get made ravenous off of this otherwise, and that means she can't open doors because she can only move her and attack. No, we will use quick bite. I'll get rid of the quick bite so she gets a free devour, does not count as an action. She's currently rolling 4 dice and only one of them needs to be a 4+, and 2 of them were, so specialist 8. She's 1 away from being in yellow zone, that's her at 6 XP. And she still has her 3 actions because that was a free one. So, we're going to bust this door for her first action, which means we flip this, see who's in here. It is an aggressive bystander, of course it is. Sharon Carter's in there, and we have to draw 2 spawn cards. 2 guards who activate, so they're going to be with Sharon Carter, that's even worse. And then the room below is going to be 4 troopers. So she has 2 actions left, but I'll get those enemies in. Alright, and that's how things are looking now with those enemies spawned in. I'm going to push forwards, so second action after pushing open the door, she's flying in here, and I'm hoping she's going to batter these guards. I'm hoping. So she's currently rolling 5 dice, she only needs 3 pluses. Where can I safely roll this? Up here I guess, because we know we're not going here, so it doesn't matter if I knock stuff. That's, wow. Okay, that might be the worst roll I've ever caught on camera. So, out of 5 dice, I rolled 4 1s and a 3. And she has to target the guards. So she did nothing. And not only did she do nothing, she made herself ravenous. And I'm just going to apply the damage now, because there's nothing we can stop her. We can't stop her being ravenous at the end of a turn. Wow! Never talked before rolling dice. Alright, well, in that case, let's go with... Who is closest to get their action, their 4th action? Because I need to help Captain Marvel now, unfortunately. The Wasp is ravenous, so it doesn't help really. We're going to have to go with Iron Man first to try and clear the square he's in. He is rolling 6 dice, needing 4 pluses, so all 6 dice. Can't possibly be as bad as that roll, right? Okay, that's fine actually. He only killed 2. But that is okay, better than nothing. So he killed 2. He is 1 away from... Oh wait, sorry, no, he's 2 away. He can afford to get 1 more XP. So for his second action, I'm going to make him do a devour then. So it is 4 dice, needing 1 4+. Barely. To sate his hunger, kill the trooper. He's 1 away from getting to yellow. At this rate, it might be a good idea to try and guarantee I don't go to yellow, and his hunger is down to 0. He has 1 action left. Ooh. What do you do? I guess I'm going to ignore the objective because we don't want the XP. I'll move him here in the hopes that the Hulk will definitely kill the specialist before moving. Or I could make the Wasp do it, I suppose, because she is ravenous, so it's not like she can do much. Sharon Carter is definitely going to get to attack this turn. I can't get to her and eat her at the same time. So, we'll go with the Wasp. She will... no, she can't shoot. She'll move here. She shall do a devour on 5 dice. 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to move this bystander card. We're not going into this room, ever. it gives me a place to roll dice. Okay, she did indeed devour the specialist, puts her on 5 XP. More importantly, she comes back to her senses. She has 1 action left. She is moving in here. Then the Hulk is the last one to go. 1, 2, and ideally I just need him to do 2 wounds so he kills both the guards, because if he doesn't, that's a problem. He's rolling 5 dice because he lowers their toughness down to 1. He killed 1. Why do you do this to me on a mission that's supposed to be easy? Well, what can you do? He killed 1, and he wouldn't have killed 1 if it wasn't for his strongest one there is. So the end of turn then, Sharon Carter and the guard attack the tile, so there's 2 damage coming in. I'll make the Hulk take both, so he's down to 3 health remaining. These troopers flood in, but don't attack at present, so they're in there. The guard is on Iron Man, these guards are on the Wasp, and the specialist, 1-2, is also on the Wasp, and these specialists, 1-2, are also on Iron Man. They are in danger. Let me draw spawn cards, top left. Oh, we're still in blue. 1 specialist. That's the only good thing about that turn. I stayed in blue. Definitely can't avoid it next turn. Top of the board. 6 troopers. Good grief. Blue spawn point. Kind of important. 3, and then they activate. So they're also going to be on the Wasp's tile. So we know Captain Marvel's starting this turn ravenous. What a mess this is. I was thinking about the order in which to activate, and I think my best bet is to go with Iron Man. He's not close to being ravenous. And he can repulsor blast people out the way, because I need to clear the square that Hulk and Captain Marvel are on, because that's blocking my escape. Everything else is technically irrelevant. So Iron Man's activating, and he's only rolling 4 dice currently for his missile wave. So he's doing that on his tile, and he raised his hunger by 1, but he did kill the guard with the 2 wounds he did. That's fine, I suppose. And that puts him in yellow. So he has 3 actions left, and he'll be repulsor blasting these 2 over here. So, he didn't raise hunger. Oh wait, no, he did raise hunger by 1, didn't he? So 1 extra die. Shooting into the tile with Wasp. I'm sorry if you can't see all the dice rolling, it's a little awkward with the size. He didn't kill anyone, thanks to the guards taking priority, but he is going to repulsor blast them over here. To get them out the square and to free up her turn. He has 2 actions left, thanks to now being in yellow. He's going to go 1-2 and get onto this awkwardly filled room over here. He's done for the turn. He's at hunger 2, and he is in yellow, so yeah. We just have to get everyone to yellow XP now. On that note, Wasp is activating. She's going to fire the Wasp Sting into the adjacent tile, needing 3s. Now, we don't actually need to kill the guard, because she can target whoever she wants. So I'm going to kill 2 of the troopers to guarantee that she goes into yellow XP, because that puts her at 7, so that means she has 3 actions left. She didn't get any hunger, we'll do it again, and we got 2 again. I'll kill the 2 guards again, why not? Might as well take advantage of the fact she can pick and choose who she targets. Still have to be on the same tile as a bystander to devour them, for the record. She's got 2 actions left. Captain Marvel needs to eat. She'll fire in again, I guess. Watch this be the one where she doesn't get 2 3 pluses. No, never mind. Goodbye, guard. So she attacked 3 times, and then she's moving in here. Her and Iron Man, done. Captain Marvel, she's ravenous, she has to eat. So that is 5 dice currently, because she's maxed out. 1 4+, and Miss Carter is gone. Miss Carter is gone. After performing a ranged attack, so not relevant to her, but sates her hunger at least. Doesn't give her any XP for this mission though, so she's actually not on yellow. So she's only got 2 actions left, which is going to come down here and open the blue door. We still need to get out, and there's still going to have to be some fighting. Hulk can actually get out this turn. I don't know if I want him to stand there and attack. You know, he is almost ravenous. I think I'm just going to get out with Hulk. 1, 2, free action, he's going to leave. Because otherwise he becomes ravenous. And there was some dispute over whether or not the free action of leaving can be done when you're ravenous. So you know what, let's just make sure that's not an issue this time by doing that. So now comes the enemy movement. The specialist is on them. The troopers are a little slower, as are the guards, as are these troopers who all flood into this room. Closest possible route would be the specialists are now in here as well. 1, 2, she's in there. So they're hot at our heels, one's caught up, but that shouldn't stop us getting out. That said, I will draw spawn cards just in case. Top left, it's a superhero. It is the Scarlet Witch. It's not really going to matter, I think, but still. Top of the I just drew a hero card instead of a spawn card. Oh, that's bad. All guards, 1 extra activation. Oh yeah, it has been pointed out to me, you've got to pay attention to this card, because actually if you're still on blue and you draw one of these bad cards, it doesn't actually happen. All guards and extra activation, so that just made getting out that little bit harder, because those guards are now on there. So that was instead of that one, and then the blue spawn point. 6 guards who move, so they're going to be in that. That's going to be a very filled room in a second. So looking at this next turn and the cluster of people waiting here, it doesn't really matter thanks to the wonders of Stark tech, specifically the repulsor blast after a missile wave. I can just knock them away and get out. It was very lucky that we found the blue objective quickly, and he doesn't actually need to get a kill. Now it might make him ravenous, which would be a problem if we play it that you can't leave if you're ravenous. He's currently rolling all 6 dice. Yeah, it's very likely he will get ravenous. So on that note, would it be better to go with Wasp first? No, let's just do it. So Iron Man's activating, he's got 4 I forgot I didn't go by yellow that turn, I went by blue. It probably would have just meant 2 more troopers on a square that's not going to matter. So anyway, he actually did not get made ravenous. Just make sure that's all on camera, there you go. He is killing both guards. Blam blam. So the fact that he didn't make get made ravenous secures us the win right now, because he can repulsor blast the specialist back into this very filled room. He has 2 actions left. 1, 2, which puts him on the exit square with no enemies on it, which means as a free action he can leave. Hit the marble, boom, gone, and Wasp, 1, 2, done. That was so much easier than last time. So that was the 8th mission from the Zombie Heroes campaign done. Was it easy? Yes. Was it because we happened to find the blue key card instantly? Yeah, although honestly, if it had been down there, and each one was a 1 in 4 chance, because there's only 4. If it had been down there, we could have grabbed that. It would have taken us an extra turn, but we would have got out just as easy. Honestly, if it was this one, because we had to open this area anyway, that also would have been fine. We could have just had like Hulk go 1, pick up 2 or 3, you know what I mean? The only one it would have been a problem with the way that played out is if the blue one had been this one. That would have been a massive issue, because it would activate another spawn point, 2 more spawn cards, but we got lucky. But I'm just saying, I know I got very lucky that it was the first one. I'm just making it clear, if it was that one or that one, it wouldn't really have changed how it played out, because that's the way I chose to go through the level. So that is going to do it. Next time, we're back on a 2x3, and then the big finale is on a 3x3. I'm hoping there's like more direction for what you do, because I think that's the main issue I had with Mission 7. It was just kill stuff, and that's kind of boring. I like having objectives to work towards, which I like this kind of theme, like shield laser trap, puts a shield bubble on the building, and you've got to try and get out, otherwise you get overwhelmed. Like, that works. I don't mind that. But yeah, I think Mission 7 is very missable. It's definitely the worst one so far. This one though, nice and quick, very similar to the tutorial mission and the first mission. Just kind of nice, you've got to just get out before the spawns overwhelm you. So that is going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. Next Monday we will be back with the penultimate episode until the Wave 2 stuff launches, obviously. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Please do consider leaving a like or a comment to help the video out, or if you want to go above and beyond, consider becoming a channel member or pressing the thanks button to help us out monetarily. Everything is reinvested in the channel, and with that said, enjoy the rest of your day, and see you next week. Ta-ta for now.